Hello everyone, Rurikhan here coming at you with another first impressions video, and today we're going to be taking a look at Warriors Orochi 3 for the PlayStation 4. This title was sent to me by Tecmo Koei America so that I could give it a look and tell you guys my opinions on it. So this was actually a title that several of you have requested that I take a look at after I did my Dynasty Warriors 8 video. However, at the time it was only available for the PlayStation 3, so I was like, yeah, I'm kind of curious about it, but I'm not sure if I'm curious enough. But recently, I believe it was somewhere at the beginning of September, this game also got ported for the PlayStation 4, so I thought, you know what, I'd love to take a look at that since a lot of you guys actually asked me to take a look at it, as well as I heard some good things on other podcasts, so I thought, you know what, just take a look at it and tell people about this title. So I've been playing it for a couple of hours now, just kind of figuring its kinks and all that other kinds of stuff. And right now I'm just going to go straight into a battle and tell you guys how I feel about it, and afterwards we can take a look at all the different mechanics and all that kind of stuff. If you guys are wondering, those of you that are familiar with Warriors Orochi, I'm going to be playing with Kunoichi, Simazao, and Machao. I'm not exactly sure if I'm pronouncing that right. I'm probably not. I think that the Machao guy probably is pronounced Mazao as well. But either way, we're going to be using that team, and they're not very overpowered or anything, if you guys are wondering. I got Simazao at 11, Kunoichi at 12, and Machao at 10. Yes, your characters do level up as you play through the game, for those of you that aren't aware of the Dynasty Warriors or the Warriors Orochi franchise. So we're going to be going to stage selection. So this title actually surprised me about something, because I actually had to take a look online to figure out what this title was about, because you guys know that I don't play through like the entirety of a title in order to make a video. I just kind of like play enough to get a general idea of how the game works, and then I make a video to report to you guys. So this is an intro to the battle that we're doing right now. I don't want to get too much into the story, because to be honest, I haven't been paying that much attention to it to begin with. I can tell you guys a little bit about the story once we're done with this particular mission. But just know that there is like these kinds of dialogues going on. I believe that you only have access to Japanese voices, so it is somewhat it's really cool for those of you that prefer sub over dub, but it is kind of a little bit of a problem when you're fighting in the battles, because what tends to happen is you're spending a lot of time reading as opposed to actually, you know, battling, whereas in Dynasty Warriors 8 you actually have dubs, so you can just listen to what they're talking about and kind of react to what's going on. As a matter of fact, I actually failed this battle twice already trying to make the video, so yeah, there's that. The game is challenging, so you can expect some degree of challenge. It's not just come up here and start hacking and slashing your way through soldiers, even though that seems to be the general idea about most of these titles. I have to say, I don't feel like it's that way at all, at least not with Warriors Orochi 3, I can tell you that much. Like, I kind of went through the first couple of missions rather nicely, but even still, like, I actually wiped on a couple of missions, and I've wiped on this mission twice already, so I'm kind of running through. So the way that you attack is essentially, it's just square, triangle, and you can do different combos depending on the character that you're playing. You're going to be seeing that you actually have 3 character pictures down there, because like I told you, we'll be going in with a 3-man, not really 3-man considering that we have 1 female, but we're going to be entering with a team of 3 individuals. And that is the main difference between this and Dynasty Warriors 8, because whereas in Dynasty Warriors 8 you actually had different weapons for your same character, and you'd be switching between weapons while you were doing combos and killing dudes. Here you're switching between characters to kind of keep your combos going, as you can see. You're going to be dynamically switching through the different characters that you use so that you can keep your combos chained and just deal as much damage as possible. Each character also has special attacks, like you saw me perform one there, which are done by pressing the R1 button when you fill up those yellow bars that you see at your portrait. And then you have another blue gauge beneath that, which is like your gauge for the special triple combo, where you kind of like gather all 3 of your characters and just wreck everyone. Now, I'm kind of rushing to my objective a little bit, mainly because I've already failed this mission twice because it took me too long to get there, so I am just straight up boosting there and kind of skipping some people, because I want to see if I can just like actually get there in time this time, as opposed to like losing the mission because I didn't get there fast enough. So there we go. Looks like we're actually going to get ourselves a little cinematic. This happens every now and then in between battles. Oh, what the hell? I want that. So yeah, you do get these cinematics every now and then to kind of give you a little bit of flavor for the story and all that kinds of stuff. I will be telling you guys a little bit more about the story after this mission because I wanted you guys to get a good idea of what the gameplay is like before I actually got to talking about the story, because I kind of feel that the story is one of the weaker points of these titles, really. It's more about the gameplay and how each title has its own different type of gameplay, like its own nuances and stuff like that. As in, for instance, this title focused more around you switching between 3 different characters and building up your roster as big as you possibly can, because that is essentially what you're doing here. You're going to rescue characters, build up your roster, and that somehow enables you to travel to different locations in the past. And I kind of already went a little bit into the background story of the game just there. Oh wow, where the hell do we have to go? There's so much stuff happening on screen right now. Okay, I guess that we can essentially pick where we want to go. So for now, we might as well just take care of these yellow dudes that are essentially kicking my ass. So if you look at the map, you'll notice that you have some larger yellow balls, and those are your enemy generals, which you want to take care of super fast. Also, you should be blocking, which is something that I haven't really mastered all that much yet, but essentially you block with L1. Every time you press L1, you will start blocking, and you should definitely make more use of that than I am. Or maybe not, I don't know. You Warriors Orochi 3 veterans, let me know if that is the case or not. But essentially this title is a crossover between Samurai Warriors and Dynasty Warriors, as far as I can tell. I did a little bit of research online, simply because I don't tend to like play through the entirety of a title to kind of figure out how it works. I just kind of get the basic idea for my first impressions videos, and I wanted to give you guys a good idea of like the differences between this and Dynasty Warriors, because I know that that is going to be something that is going to be on a lot of people's heads, which is, oh man, what's the difference between this and Dynasty Warriors? Like, which one should I get? You know, I kind of feel that that is going to be a thing for a lot of people. They're going to be indecisive of whether or not they should focus on this one or on the next one. Come on, can we get a 3? Not yet. I was hoping we could get like a 3-player super combo going on here so that you guys could see there. But we should be pretty close to getting one. The blue bar should start like flashing once we get to that point. Complete and utter chaos at some points in this game, as you can see. There we go, blue bar flashing. And here's the combo. You'll notice that we're tagging all these dudes blue, and essentially bad things are going to be happening to all these people that we've tagged blue in a couple of seconds here. Boosh! Everybody gets thrown up in the air, but they're not going to wave their hands like they just don't care, because they're going to die. But essentially, this is like the gameplay that you're going to be doing, I think, when you're being mildly successful. You're going to just, like, be changing through characters often, and it seems to me like the key to success in Warriors Orochi, and something that is going to keep players coming back for more, is finding out, oh, wow. Again, I failed this mission. That is not the first time that's happened. I'm probably just going to go to an easier mission, a mission that I kind of have better knowledge of, because I'm just getting my ass kicked on that one there. But as I was saying, one of the things that is going to keep players coming back is optimizing like their favorite roster of 3 dudes in order to kind of beat the story mode, and optimizing how many combos you can do and all other kinds of stuff. So let's actually switch the characters around, considering that we got our faces beat on that last battle, and I want to change it around so that you guys can see different characters. So we're going to change our team. Actually, looks like our team is already different than it was, which is actually a good thing, I guess. So we're going to be taking Ginkyo Tachibana, Wang Gai, and I'm going to switch Simazao for somebody else. Who should we use? I mean, we have Machao, Kaguya. Yeah, you guys haven't seen Kaguya yet. I actually really like Kaguya. She's a character that you get very early on. So we're going to take this team instead, and let me tell you guys about the home base, because you guys have already seen some of the gameplay, so I might as well tell you guys about the home base, and I'll even tell you guys a little bit about the story now. So this is your main camp, and you can explore some stuff about the story. You can talk to characters around. The dialogue that you have with characters may depend on the character that you have selected. You can change the character that you are controlling, like if I want to control this character instead, just press that and that is going to switch her in. As you can see, we are now controlling this character, and different interactions are available depending on the characters that you select, and you will also get different bits and pieces of the story if that is something that you want to do. Something else that you have here is a blacksmith, and the way that the blacksmith works is essentially you can fuse weapons together. Now, the characters that I have here actually don't have any weapons available for fusing, but let's suppose that you have two weapons. You can fuse them together, and you can make a stronger weapon, and for that, you will use the currency of gems, which you get as you play through the title. So that is something that you can do. There's also a crafting system that I haven't seen all that much about, because you have to do a different mode in order to actually craft stuff. Which is the gauntlet mode. I will show you guys all the different modes of gameplay that you have once I actually go through a mission successfully, so that I can show you guys how missions work. But yeah, the story, for those of you curious about that, is essentially, like I said, this is a crossover title, so you're going to be seeing characters from Samurai Warriors, as well as characters from Dynasty Warriors, as well as some bonus characters from a different franchise, I believe. I'm not 100% sure on all that. I did just a little bit of research, not like delve too deep into it. But the storyline here is essentially this massive Hydra shows up, and like she's so massive that she shows up on different places in the world, and everybody gathers to try and fight the Hydra, but they don't necessarily succeed in defeating the Hydra. Therefore, they're actually saved by this other character who is one of the characters in my team, Kaguya there. She saves them, and she then tells them that they can travel back in time to kind of prevent that catastrophe from ever taking place. So what you're doing throughout most of the game is you're going back in time, doing those battles like the one you guys have just seen, and as you go back in time, you're going to save characters that would have died during that cataclysmic event. Like these dudes, they're here because I already saved them and I already unlocked them for my roster. And the more battles you do, the more people you unlock. Like I believe this goes over 130 characters that you can have, each of it with its own like quirks, and these are not just cloned characters. Each character has like a different play style and look and feel and that kind of stuff. The problem is when you rescue someone, like if you guys see here, we go to battle preparations and we change the team. Like when you rescue someone, they're going to start at level 1. Like this dude, I just rescued him, he's at level 1. So like if I was to take him to that mission where I lost with even my higher dudes, like he would just get completely annihilated. So you will then have a mechanic in place, which is, yes, cancel changes, which is distribute growth points. As you do battle, you're going to earn those growth points, and you can actually level people up by using those. See? Like for instance, I can level Ginkio to level 9 apparently. Oh, I wasn't aware that I had that many growth points. That's fine. Distribute those. There we go. She gets level 9. So you can level them up without having to grind or anything like that, but you need to have the points. It's not like every character that shows up, you're going to be able to level them up like all the way. Just not going to be the case. Anyways, we're going to go back to stage selection. We already got our asses handed to us in the previous stage. So now we're going to a stage that I've already beaten. Hopefully I will be able to perform better on that stage. They also give you a recommended team for that stage, which I'm not exactly sure why they give you a recommended team, like what the difference is. Actually, I want to switch the Vanguard to Wangai. I don't know exactly what the Vanguard does. Why does it keep defaulting me to easy now? Like, I don't know what's going on. It's like the game just became harder for some reason. At the start of each stage, you're going to have something telling you why you're doing that particular stage. Usually it involves a description of what happened in the past with the Hydra, like breaking everything, and what you are doing right now to fix it. I don't want to go into too much detail in regards to the storyline. I want to let you guys enjoy that for yourselves. We're just going to skip through most of this stuff. So there's also some side missions that you can accept, like here. Oh wow, there's a lot of side missions on this one. Fine, we're gonna try to do all of them. If you complete these side missions, you're gonna get extra rewards like extra growth points and extra like gems and stuff like that. At least that is what I believe will happen. You can also get all kinds of information and stuff, but since I'm a complete noob and when it comes to the Warriors franchise, I'm just like, yeah, man, whatever. You can also select different musics if you want to. I'm not going to touch that right now. I'm just going to leave it at standard. You have musics from both Dynasty as well as Samurai, as well as remixes inspired by both of them. So we're not going to touch that. Just going to start the battle.
起きよ、半兵衛。
官兵衛殿は生きてる。
不明瞭な発言だ。
説明するにはちょっといろいろ面倒なんだよね。いてててててててて。
失礼。兵は小田原城に向かうのではなかったか。
ああ、それやめたんだ。さ、行こう。
So that was one of the characters that goes back to the past. Obviously, all of the characters that I bring with me are characters that come back to the past, but that was one specifically that wanted to come back to try and prevent the victory of a certain enemy over a certain castle, because that is going to have some kind of an impact on what is going to take place in the future. So yeah. It is pretty confusing to me still. I don't pay that much attention to the story. I just like the non-stop action and just smashing like tons and tons of enemies because that's fun. So let's just get to some more face-wrecking action. So for now, it seems that we have to get to the top of this thing. Oh yeah, I remember this part. When we get to the top of there, I believe that we're going to be able to set up a trap to our enemies. Oh, I love this character. You see this character with the mirrors? You want to know why I love this character? Let me show you. Check out this ultimate. It's not even an ultimate, it's just a special, but it's just so beast. He just like clears waves and waves of fools like nobody's business. Look at this. Like, full laser mode engaged. He's like an ion cannon. Successfully protected Deng Ai. And this is what Deng Ai did. He just set up these catapults which basically wrecked the enemy army, and now we're supposed to just engage the enemy army because he's going to be a lot weaker. Banzai! Defeat them at once, yes. See, they're confused, they don't know what the hell's going on. And in the meantime, we just grab our big ass hammer and just wreck face. Just wreck face completely. Oh, I want to do that special attack again. Where's the dude? Okay, there he is. Let me show you how to wield that hammer, son. Oh, damn it, I failed. Come on, I need to wreck this guy. Boosh! See? This is how you wield this hammer. Get wrecked, son. How about you? You want some of this? I love this character. He's just so beast. You're also going to get like a little bit of slow-mo action whenever you kill generals. I'm not sure if I mentioned that already or not. Because I did say that I had a couple of failed attempts, so I might have mentioned it then and not mentioned it now. But yeah, in terms of graphics, the textures are looking really good, really sharp. It's not the best that I've seen on the PlayStation 4, since this does seem to me that it's essentially a port. It says Warriors Orochi 3 Ultimate or something. I'm not exactly sure of the title and all the stuff that comes with it, but I believe that it's got a lot of content from what I could tell, at least. Not just in story mode, because the story mode in itself is pretty meaty, but on top of that, there's also a bunch of other modes that I'm going to be showing you guys later. So the game has a lot of content. The graphics look good. The animations particularly, I really like the animations in these titles. They're looking really solid. Like, because you guys know that to me, it's more about the animations than necessarily the graphics. The frame rate is unstable, and by that I don't mean like it's actually dipping below 30. No, it's like, I think 30 is the least that you get, and that is when you have like a ton of dudes next to you, but most of the time it actually runs like between 30 and 60, because it is somewhat unstable. That's the thing. So you can tell that like it's dropping a lot of frames, but at the same time, whenever it's slightly less characters in the scenery, it also like really ups it all the way up to 60, like easily. I think it might even go above 60 on some occasions but since there's no actual like there's no actual frame counter on consoles, there's no way that I can actually tell how fast this thing is going. I've been using this dude far too much, so I'm actually gonna get wrecked here. I need to like just switch more and get some more combo action going. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. And I also need to use this character more because I haven't played with this character all that much, and I kind of like her specials and stuff. She's got cool specials too. So let's wreck these dudes. We're actually supposed to go over there to the middle. Oh crap, I gotta pay attention to the objectives because I tend to just get lost in commentary. These games are actually challenging. That's something that I didn't realize. Oh crap, that dude's about to die. That is not cool. Stop it. Leave my dude alone. Gotta save this guy. You can't lose your generals, I don't think, because if you do, things are gonna go bad for you. Let's just put it at that. Oh yeah, let's do the clear laser. Clearing laser! Ion cannon attack. Let's actually combine it with the 3-player thing and just like wreck everybody's face. There we go. Now we're talking. There we go. Just gather everybody up in one big ball and wreck them. And this is the joy of these titles, really. Just juggling a ton of enemies, performing all these crazy ultimates and all other kinds of crazy stuff. And when you do it right, it actually is extremely satisfying. At least me personally, I find it satisfying. There's going to be a lot of people out there that are going to be like, oh man, but it's so repetitive. It's always the same thing. And it's like, I don't know. Some people will have a problem with that. Other people, like me, don't have a problem with that and just find it satisfying. I just like wrecking fools. I'm sorry. I like wrecking fools, and this game allows me to wreck fools non-stop and perform all kinds of crazy combos, so I'm all for that. Now, something that's going to be in the minds of a lot of people is like, I've already mentioned the differences between this, some of the differences anyways, between this and Dynasty Warriors 8, and I know that a lot of people, at least I think a lot of people are going to be all like, so which one should I get? Which one do you like the best? And to be honest, I kind of like them both, but if I would have to pick one, I would probably pick Dynasty Warriors 8. But that is mostly because Dynasty Warriors 8 has a mode that, even though I didn't get to play it all that much because of lack of time, but it's got a mode where you build your own base, and I kind of like that. So it has its story mode and it has other stuff, but among those, there's a mode to building your own base, and I really like that. It just really called to me, and I also like the mechanic of switching weapons and all that. Wait a second, I'm fighting against myself? Because I have this character as well. That's kind of weird. Well, I am going to the past. So I'm going to the past and killing myself, essentially, is what you're telling me. Let me show you how to use that. Here you go. Boosh! I love that. I love that move. That move is so good. You see, that's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about crazy-ass animations. Time for those lasers. Time for the lasers! Actually, I don't think I hit a single one. That was terrible. So what am I supposed to do here? We got enemies incoming from the bottom. Demon Army is moving towards Resistance Army. I think I need to go upstairs because there's like a general like trying to take over our dudes up there. So we need to start wrecking his face. Let's switch to a character that runs faster. I think that this one runs faster. I think some characters run faster than others. I'm not 100% sure if that is the case or not. When you perform well in combat, your units are going to be more moralized to perform even better. Oh, I thought this was like a loot chest for some reason. This is a loot chest. You can get items. I mean, for those of you that know the Warriors franchise, it shouldn't really be news, a lot of the stuff that I'm showing you. But at the end of the day, what's this game about? It's about just slashing fools and having fun. That's the thing. There's really not a whole lot more to it. There's story, there's a ton of different modes, there's a ton of stuff that you can do, but at the end of the day, if you don't like the kind of stuff that you're watching on screen, you're probably not going to like it. And I know that this, the thing is, these titles have an audience. I'm 100% sure of that, because some people keep saying, oh, it's same thing over and over, and I'm just trying to like break it to everyone that it's like, this is still good for some people. Some people enjoy this kind of a game. And I don't know why I kind of feel like I need to justify that. It's like, it's so weird. These days, things get to a point where you almost feel like you need to justify the reason why you like a game. It's so weird. It's like you like a game if you have fun while you're playing it, and that's all that really needs to happen. And I love smashing people in this game. Okay, let's switch up, do a couple more combos up in here. So something very important also is make sure that you follow the objectives on the map. Where the hell are the two of these dudes in here? Oh wow, you guys really want to have that laser, don't you? Here you go. Here you go, take that laser. Take it! I know that there's still another enemy in here, I just can't see him. Where are you? There you are. Get wrecked, son. Let's pick up these items, increase our attack. Oh, so many of these dudes to just get wrecked. Would you look at that? You guys are so cute. This dude is just so violent with this thing. Smash, smash, smash. Okay, so it looks like we have to get down there. Oh no, we're on a protect mission right now. So that's fine. We just have to stick close to this dude with a shield. This is one of the first characters that you get as well. This dude, Hubei Tanemaka. I already have him, so I could like play as him. But the thing is, I'm not a huge fan of his moveset, because it just doesn't flow well for some reason. At least not to me. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's going to be someone in the audience out there who just loves this dude and be like, man, he's like the best ever and he's got a shield. You should like it because you like shield slams and all that other kinds of crazy stuff. But sorry, dude. Just not my thing. Where are we going? We still have to go downstairs, so I'm essentially waiting. Because the thing is, you have to go downstairs, but you have to take this character with you. Which is why I'm just trying to kill everything that's around here. Oh wow, we actually lost one of our generals. That is terrible. Oh yeah, I remember the first time I did this mission, I actually went to the right side where you see the yellow generals coming in from right now. Because there really is no need for me to go downstairs, because what's going to happen is as soon as he gets there, the red dudes at the bottom are going to become our allies. So I'm just going to go over to the right side and just wreck those dudes that killed one of our generals, because that is just not cool. You just don't kill someone else's general like that. It's a wrong thing to do, you know? So let's get into the middle of that complete and utter mess that we have there. Wow, we even have giants in there. Look at that. There you go. And have some more of that. And have some even more of that. And why not, when we're done, have some more. And now let's switch to this. And get this. And just do a massive friggin' combo. Just non-stop. And now join everybody up in one big puddle. And wreck face. I love how they just strike a pose when they do that. Look at all that experience. All that experience. Feel the pride of the Tachibana. We still have a couple of more there. We have Goldenrod and Stripple Leg. Oh, you poor bastards. We were grabbing... Oh, it's just a random... Oh no, actually, I grabbed one of the generals, I think. Hey, no! I love how he was trying to combo me and I just turned his combo into an aerial attack. You see, that's the kind of stuff that I didn't even knew that I could make. I didn't even know that I could make, actually. I need to constantly correct myself on that particular term. Wreck these fools. Anyways, doesn't look like there's that many of them left. These are easily killed. Oops, that was a waste. Because, I mean, once you just get to the rank and file, at least on the difficulty that I'm playing, it just is super easy. So why the hell is our dude fighting inside that... Oh, this is bad. This could actually go really wrong. Because for some reason... I don't remember this happening last time. But for some reason, our negotiator, who was supposed to go down... As you guys can see, those two green glowing things. He was supposed to go down and meet the other green... glowing red guy, and apparently he took a detour and went inside a castle to fight a different person, so he might get killed if I'm not careful, and you don't want him getting killed. Now, something I don't know if maybe later on you have access to mounts, because I seem to remember that in Dynasty Warriors you had access to mounts, and that was a pretty big deal because it really improved on the movement side of things. Whoa, what's up with these massive fireballs up in here? I don't want none of that. No, that's quite enough of that. You're gonna have to get killed. Sorry about that. So we're quite done here. Feel the pride of the Tachibana. Come on, Ambe. What are you doing? No. You're wasting our time, dude. You need to, like, get your ass down there. Come on, wake up. He just doesn't even know what he's doing. Oh, there's one enemy here. Come on. See, you're so bad at combat, even the AI can't use your, like, combos. That's the reason why I don't like that character. I'm sorry. If someone in the audience loves that particular character, I'm really sorry, but I'm not a fan. I'm just gonna keep slashing you forever. Am I gonna have to kill all these dudes to get him to move? No, there he goes. He's going. He's going for it. Anyways, once he gets the help from that other dude, what's gonna happen is we're gonna have to go upstairs. But since we're still slowed down, might as well go down here and just destroy the additional enemy general that we have. Actually, we have a bunch of them in here. I don't know what's up with that. As I get killed because I got a little bit too greedy. Jump, 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 jump. Yes, that is exactly what I wanted. I love this attack. It is lovely. Isn't it? Look at that. And I think we killed all the 3 generals that were down here. And for some reason, I actually made this dude came in the wrong direction. No! Oh, man. Because we actually can't kill the other red guy, I don't think. Oh, there's a base captain? What the hell is this about? And why are you here, Hanbei? Why? Why'd you come down here? Okay, get rid of that guy. And finally, can we do the thing? Like, move away? Is he gonna follow me? Please follow me. I'm gonna try and see if he follows me now. We got some stuff that we can pick up here. Some Muzu. Some XP. Some speed up. We're actually, like, super fast right now. Switch to her. She's like the faster moving character. I really like this sword. Isn't this sword cool? Here he comes, finally. I always found it impressive the amount of characters that these guys can put on screen on a game. It's just insane. You don't get a lot of games that get these many characters on screen, I don't think. Unless you're talking about RTS, which is clearly not the point here. Get in there, Hanbei. Go talk to the dude. Don't be following me. Go after that dude. There. That should fix it. Anyways, I already know that the next section of the mission is upstairs, so I'm just going to go there. Since we pretty much wrecked everything, that's the only thing that's going to be left. There we go. And now that would convert all of the red units to us, except we already slaughtered all of them. Sorry, we already slaughtered all of you dudes, so there. They now stop fighting, the resistance army gains morale, and in comes the enemies. So Daji is our final objective, but we're just gonna wreck everything that I can possibly get my hands on just to try and get as many of the objectives as I possibly can. Wow, why are those dudes running away? Don't run. Jeez, I'm not gonna be able to catch up to those generals. Stop! Don't run away from me! Come be friends! I would really love to just destroy all of the generals because I'm curious about what would happen. Stop running! Wow, he's dead. Oh, if I could only get to the other one as well. Oh, they're just running all over the place. Ah, the hell with that. That is pointless. I'll just wreck all these dudes then. Whoa. Laser bomb. Lasers. Gotta love that laser attack. I just gotta be careful that I don't lose the dudes that are upstairs, because that would be bad. Because I think I have a main character there that if he loses, we lose the mission. So let's not do that. Coming through. Coming through, like I said. That should take care of like half their army straight up. Bazoosh. So what else we got? Time to get lasered. And time to get lasered again. Now it's time to smash some fools. Where is that copperhead guy? Get over here. Nope, missed him. That'll be fine. Switch up to someone who's faster. Whoa, what the hell just happened there? Oh, it's that Daji chick. Oh, I gotta be careful. I love these lightning attacks on this chick. Pretty sweet. Switch over. Lasers, 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 lasers and lightnings. I'm a very simple person to please. No, Daji, just friggin' stay there and eat some more lasers. I love how the crowd kind of chants when this dude gets up and to no good. Get in there. I really don't like using this guy on this particular attack. I don't know, I just had the attack and I thought, let's do it. Because you usually want to use a faster character that can tag more targets for the final blast. Yeah, you better go home. You better go home. Anyways, this is essentially what Warriors Orochi 3 is all about. Like, by now you should have gotten a pretty good idea what the game's about. So what we're going to be doing now is I just want to show you guys the different modes that are available to you. We gotten some growth points, we gotten some weapons. Thank you. We also gotten all of these additional missions. So we unlocked some new costumes and stuff like that. It's basically about unlocking your roster and customizing it as much as you possibly can. That is the one thing that's going to keep a lot of people coming back to this title, I feel. So if you like this kind of action, you really can't go wrong with it. But if you want to like ask me what my personal recommendation would be between this and Dynasty Warriors 8, I still kind of prefer Dynasty Warriors 8 because of that extra mode that I told you guys about, where you kind of build your base, and it's got a different take on it. But now let's talk about the modes available in Warriors Orochi 3. Let's go to options. I just want to save my game because you know, since I did a little bit of progress, leveled up a little bit, you know, just kind of get my progress check. Let's quit, go to the main menu where I can show you guys all the stuff. Okay, so you have duel mode, which essentially you go into 3 generals versus 3 generals, no army. You can do this against CPUs, you can do this online, or I think even against other players locally. You can go into free mode, which is essentially you can select any of the scenarios that you've unlocked through story mode and just play those scenarios with whatever characters you want. The character's progression also like travels from the story in between the different modes. The Muzu Battlefield modes is essentially something that allows you to create your own missions. However, it is somewhat limited in what you can do, but you can essentially like decide which generals show up for a specific fight that you've already unlocked, and then you can upload that and other players can play your scenario, and you can download scenarios from other players. That is Muzo Battlefields. It's a little bit, you know, giving you a little bit of a Little Big Planet in the middle of your warriors, if you guys like that kind of stuff. But it is, like I said, it is very limited, so just keep that in mind. And then the other thing is the Gauntlet mode, which is something that is significantly different from the rest of the other modes that we've been talking about. So I'm going to go into Gauntlet mode. I personally didn't like Gauntlet mode all that much, particularly because I also got my ass handed to me as soon as I got there. But it's just to give you guys an idea of what Gauntlet mode's about. The story is I think the story is essentially the same in Gauntlet mode, but what happens is you're going to take control of 5 characters at once, and you have to use those in scenarios similar to the ones that you have in the story mode, but with a couple of different mechanics. So we're going to go to camp. I'm going to keep just whatever team I have equipped right now, and we're going to go straight up into a battle. Proceed to stage selection, and essentially the way it works is you need keystones in order to navigate to different locations, and you get those keystones by completing different missions, and then you can kind of like go on this labyrinth thing as you complete different missions and I think unlock more characters. I don't know exactly how this mode works, but we're just gonna go to Lu Castle so that you guys can see how the gameplay differs from one to another. Formation settings, you can do formations here. Like right now we have the lion formation, you can do thunderstorm formation, scout formation, whatever. You can, I think you can you even like edit this? I don't think you can edit this, can you? Oh wow, you can just select different formations though. There's the fire wheel formation, and as you use these formations they also level up, which I assume gives you different bonuses. But let's begin the battle so that you guys can see the main difference, because here's the thing. Whereas in the main mode you're constantly switching characters and that will keep your combos going, like when you go into Gauntlet mode, you don't, I mean, you can switch characters, but it doesn't keep your combos going, because you can see that you have all 5 characters on screen right now. I switch and I am now this character, but like the combo flow is not there, you know? Like, whereas, then again, I guess this just demands that you know the characters a lot better, because in a way, the story mode kind of allows you to just spam and mash buttons and then just switch characters and keep your combos flowing. This mode does not, so you need to have better knowledge of the characters, because you can only rely on their combos to like do stuff. And on this mode there's also a miasma that shows up, and that miasma makes enemies stronger and it makes you weaker, so you want to keep that in mind. And you definitely want to always stay close to your party, because if you move too far away from your party, I mean, you're just gonna get wrecked. Like, trust me, I messed up a couple of times with that. That is not something that you want happening to you. So here's one of your objectives. You have to get to these things and activate them. And as you activate them, you will, like, I don't know, I think it's just a part of your objectives of the map. This mode is a little bit weird for me, but it does give you a different feel from your story mode, because you're controlling the 5 characters. What's up? Oh, I thought I couldn't break this. That was weird. There's another dragon. Can I just keep doing this non-stop? Dragon portal has been depleted. Okay. Don't know exactly what that means, but it now says the miasma is level 6. So I guess that means that enemies are going to be a lot tougher. Wow. Look at the amount of generals on the outside there. That is insane. Let's get down there and have some fun. As I'm going to get wrecked, because this is usually how I die. Oh yeah, these enemies seem a lot tougher than the stuff that we've been fighting so far. Oh, look at the amount of... We actually just lost one of our dudes. Oh no, we're gonna fail! Oh, what a beast. Oh, I was hoping I would actually catch one of the generals. Oh, everybody's dead apart from these two. Oh, it looks like some of our dudes got back to battle. It's just weird. I have no idea what's going on at this point. I think I might have, like, used that portal too much or something. And now we're just gonna completely die repeatedly. Wait. We have the laser. The laser will save us. That is just a ridiculous amount of damage she deals. And now she's dead. So now we just have this dude. Oh wait, we also have this guy for some reason. Complete and utter insanity, but we lost. I mean, I kind of already expected I was going to lose here. But anyways, this is Warriors Orochi 3. I like it. I've kind of become a fan of the Warriors franchise since I played Dynasty Warriors 8. So I like this title as well. If I had to pick between the two, I would still rather go with Dynasty Warriors 8. But if you already have Dynasty Warriors 8 and you're aching for some more Warriors action, you can't really go wrong with Warriors Orochi. It's got a bigger roster, and it's got significantly a different gameplay that is different enough to be significant, if that even makes any sense. I've been recording for a while. Have to apologize for that. But anyways, that is going to be it. Leave me your comments, feedback, all that kinds of good stuff in the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.